What are you drinking there?
Good old cup of tea.
Cup of tea for the boys.
Cup of tea. I'm spilling it fucking everywhere.
Not a drop of alcohol in your system. Well, I mean, your veins might be alcohol.
There's still probably bits in there, yeah.
But full on sober. Sober afternoon. Wetbrain Cheese podcast.
Yeah, good evening. It's not even though it's after.
Good afternoon.
I'm not even going to say anything about that voice that you just did. I'm not even going there.
Oh,
I'm not even going there.
Oh, I didn't even mean it like that, but sure, look, it's there now. Yeah. Welcome to Jesus. What? I don't know what episode it is, to be honest, because we did it's 3.4, 3.5.
5, I think.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Nah, it is. Yeah.
Is it?
Don't know.
It's one of them. And welcome to it.
I thought we stopped doing that anyway.
No, we stopped doing the welcomes, but it's always 3 point something.
Good evening.
No, I'm not doing it.
Yeah. What time is it? Like 2:30?
2:30 on the day. Completely sober. Got the train here.
Well, we met up at 12 o'clock today. Like that's the first time I've like purposely left the house to go hang around with someone. Like,
sober.
Hang around with someone. It sounds weird.
Sun split in the sky.
Pub, yeah.
That real wintry sun in the sky. 12
It's kind of a Halloween-y vibe.
Oh, nah, it's very
late.
crisp. It's very crisp.
Too crisp for that.
It's very crispiness. Like Christmas, but crisp.
Weenus.
Mm.
What are you drinking? Drinking a week for you?
Drinking a week is Red Bull for me.
He's drinking a massive can of Red Bull. Like what size is that?
I need some sort of substance in me. Do you know what I mean? Like,
that's
like
sad.
Tea has a little bit of caffeine. Red Bull.
Tea's nice though. I like tea.
I actually probably haven't drank tea properly since that time that we fucking
incident.
OD'd on tea in Jake's Gaff.
OT'd.
OD.
OTD.
OCD.
Oh, you didn't know?
I did have a question for you.
Yeah.
Other than like the obvious uses that you would get by using cocoa butter, like ice cream and stuff like that, what else would you use it for?
Ice cream?
Yeah, you can put it in ice cream and stuff. Get that coconut flavour.
You don't know what cocoa butter is, really, do you?
I'd look this up.
I think you're thinking of cocoa butter. Like this is.
Oh, you're already using the skin, like the skin treatment.
I'm
cocoa
not
butter.
like getting like
food substances.
No.
What are you doing
slathering
with
it all over my cock. Yeah, I made love with myself, didn't I?
Yeah, with cocoa butter.
Yeah.
Obviously not the cocoa butter I was thinking of.
No, this is like a moisturiser with cocoa butter in it.
I thought you were just pure chefing it, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I was making the dinner with cocoa butter and I was like, do you know what?
This would be great.
We can put this on hold for 2 minutes.
Minute and a half.
No, the cocoa butter prolongs it.
Does it?
Dean, I had a great time with myself the other day. I'm not going to lie. It was...
Walk me through it.
No, that's it.
Yeah, it's too
It was
risky.
romantic. I don't share romantic moments like that with everyone, you know?
Mm. It did sound romantic.
It was.
And the scent that it gives off as well.
I had to have a shower afterwards.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't be going around smelling like jizz and cocoa butter. Say you went on holidays and you went on a night out on this holiday as a single bloke and you brought this girl back to your room.
Jesus.
Only to find out that halfway through the process that she had a penis. Right? What would you do?
Why would it be halfway through?
Because like there could be a lot of fucking rubbing and sort of. And
I think that would be straight away, though. I don't think.
But she could have started
a lot of ass play.
Ass play. Like, obviously started with the ass play. But she could have started the situation off, and then when you go to do something on your end, you find out that she's got a hefty lad. Like, do you know what I mean? It doesn't need to be hefty, but it could be hefty.
It's for the sake of the story. It's
a heft.
It's a bulge.
It's a hefty one. But what
would they do?
If you're that far into the situation, what do you do? Like, do you know what I mean? I know what I do.
Finish me off and you can go home, like.
Yeah, like, see, it was more about the betrayal for me. Like I got asked this question, and it was more about the like I wish you had told me first. Then we'd see where we could go from there. Like, do you know what I mean?
Oh, I just don't think. I just be like, get out. Like, I'm done here. Like,
would you?
I
don't know.
It'd be too much of a weird scenario for me. Like, I mean, you're drunk, so maybe not. But
like, it's a girl.
It's not though.
But she just has a penis
and boobs, like.
Yeah.
Right.
She's got the bits. She just hasn't got the chop yet.
Right. Nah, see, I'd be too weirded out by it, I think.
I don't know. I think I could look the other way.
I think you know, though. I think you know.
I think I could look the other way. Literally.
Really? Yeah, the dick wouldn't bother you?
Not that much.
Oh my god, this is a revolution. Hold on.
Like,
so you're alright with dick now all of a sudden, like?
But no, I wouldn't let her use the dick.
But it's just there.
It's just hanging about, like, do you know what I mean? It's there for aesthetic purposes only.
What aesthetic could that bring, like? Alright, squeak much.
Little long lad in the corner. Yeah, no, I think for me,
is that gay? Like, I don't know.
I don't. It's not gay, right?
Like, you're backtracking now.
It's the only reason that I would actually have a problem with it is the betrayals. The actual you could have said.
I don't care. Do you have a dick? You could have told me.
Give me the option to say no. Like, do you know what I mean?
Don't just present this cock for me. Like.
Yeah, exactly. Do you know what I mean?
By the way,
after all the ass play that we did together, don't just show a fucking.
I was rubbing your butt for so long.
I should have seen the erection, but like.
I'll give it to you. You hide things pretty well.
That's some masking tape you got there. I can tell you that much. But yeah, no. We asked this question. There was a mass kind of. This got asked around in a situation that I was in where the answers that I heard back were quite surprising to me.
Right.
Yeah, because I thought everybody would be like, no, fuck that. I thought all the lads that were asked would be like, fuck that, no way. All the lads were like the complete opposite of what I thought they were going to be, and all the girls who were put in the same situation just with the opposite sex said the complete opposite of what I thought. Like, all the girls were like, absolutely not, no way, get out. And all the lads were like, well, if they're there, like, do you know what I mean? One of the lads actually said, well, because we were like, well, you could just like turn them around, do you know what I mean, and just not think about it. And I
don't know, man. Like, there'd be ball on ball connection. Like,
his reaction was, but what if you wanted to look at her pretty face? And I was like, no, man, that'd be too much for me. That, like, looking her dead in the eye with that dick slapping off me, like, do you know what I mean?
Oh, I don't know. It's where's this coming from anyway? Like, I
actually had this saved for 2 podcasts, and it just didn't seem right to bring it up when we were talking about your mental health. So, okay, it didn't seem right. Didn't seem like the time.
Well, yeah, it's sober and in the middle of the day seems more appropriate.
Yeah, fucking 2:30 in the afternoon, we'll talk about it.
Yeah. Just before countdown.
Just is it? Oh, stop this pod. Fuck that. Fuck, stop this. Yeah, it's a bit of it's a thinker, I think.
Do you think?
I think it's a thinker.
Think. I don't know.
You're straight up now.
I don't. Yeah, I think it's too much. But like, from what you hear, most gay lads end up with straight lads.
Yeah. Well, like, I think a lot of straight lads kind of go,
"Oh fuck it,
we'll give it a bash,"
yeah,
and then they kind of go, "Wasn't for me." Do you know what I mean?
Just thought, maybe just in case.
I know that it's not for me, but
why?
Why do I know it's not for me? It just doesn't get me going. Like, I know that it doesn't get me going. You've seen scenes, you've seen shit out there, like, you know what I mean? And it just doesn't do it for me. Like, shit, man. Twitter is it's a dangerous place sometimes, because I do.
Man, no, yours is. You seem to end up on all this shit.
And sometimes I just go on for a look.
The stuff you send me, sometimes. Your man on the counter fucking pulling the cock off himself, man. For no reason. Some dude having a wank on his counter or something, like asshole out and everything.
Oh, yeah, I actually do remember that.
And you were just like, you just sent it to me out of context. I'm like, why are you sending me this? Like, this is what comes up on sometimes on my Twitter.
But see, I spiral. I end up going into it, and then I'm scrolling, and I'm not getting aroused by it, but I think some of it's hilarious. Like, some of it's too much, some of it's hardcore. Like,
yeah, why is Twitter allowed to do that?
I don't know. Anything is game ball on Twitter. It's literally game ball.
Game balls.
But yeah, man. Some of it's a lot. Some of it is like heavy biscuits. No, I don't know. It's not for me. But
What would you? Oh yeah, you'd be all right with it then in that situation.
No,
you?
I think I definitely, if I was in the situation,
it's the betrayal.
I'd think about it. Do you know what I mean? But ultimately, it'd be the betrayal that would stop it.
It's the emotional level for
the
you.
emotional devastation for me would cut it off for me. It's not
physical. It's just what you done to me in my mind.
I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? I'm not angry about this. I just wish you had told me. And especially if it's bigger than mine, like, do you know what I mean?
Well, obviously it's going to be.
Well, yeah, exactly. I'm not going to be happy about it. Like, speaking of that kind of stuff, I had a little a research thing about Halloween. Since out our last episode was Halloween based.
How's that got to do with anything that we were just talking about?
Well, Pornhub.
Just okay.
I'm segueing from.
Damn, I'm learning shit about you today. Like, I feel like something's coming out here big.
I wasn't on Pornhub.
Okay.
I just happened to see the research Pornhub put into their search history during Halloween.
Okay.
So it's basically the top searched stuff around Halloween.
Okay.
Because for some reason people get festive with their wanks.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? People get festive with masturbation. Which obviously teachers the top search, which I think is all year round.
I think it's probably all year round.
Then just Halloween, just
what could
vague Halloween.
What could that be?
Anything.
Like, but what? Like, do you know what I mean?
What?
What are you expecting?
Trick or treat.
Do you know, imagine being like on a. But this thing is not just like a neat. Like that's second top search. Is that what you said?
Oh yeah, by a hefty amount.
Hefty, but
that's my word of the day. Apparently.
Yeah, apparently so. Yeah, but like, what could you be expecting to see? That like a pumpkin getting. Like just a hole in a pumpkin, some lad fucking her or something. Like, do you know what I mean?
Could be.
That actually could be it.
There could be a lot of that.
That is what it is. I am that searcher. But
or like you can search costume stuff anyway. Like, do you know what I mean?
But why just blatantly Halloween? Like that's
is there like
that's too broad. Like,
scripted scenarios of people going trick or treating
as adults.
Yeah, well, obviously because
that goes down a different road then a little bit.
You're not getting that on Pornhub, like, do you know what I mean? But that's a weird statement. Fucking hell.
Where are you getting it? You seem to be in the know here.
Jesus Christ.
You're a creep today.
I need to get...
Do you know what? You need a pint. You're creepy sober.
God, get me 8 cans quick.
You are creepy as fuck.
Number 3 was Doctor.
That's probably...
I'd say that's constantly up near
well.
the top. Harley Quinn was next.
That I can kind of get if you're into like dressy uppy shitty kind of things.
That doesn't do for me, I don't.
No, it's weird. I find it so bizarre. It comes up on TikTok all the time on me, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like that role playing shit.
Yeah, that comes up a lot of mine. I don't know why, but it does. And I'm like, what is this? Like, why are you trying to ruin your childhood? It's all these like cartoon characters from like your childhood and shit.
Although, Jesus, I'm exposing myself here today. There's ones that are on TikTok of people dressing up as Velma. And for some reason, that does it for me a little bit.
It's because she came out as a lesbian the other day.
It's not because it was before that.
Oh.
The Velma costume just does it for me. I don't know why. The glasses, the orange jumper, orange jumper.
The freckles.
Tell you, man.
Does she have freckles?
So, she might.
White freckles later on, yeah.
Oh.
Spop.
No need for sound effects. After that was Cowgirl, which could be generalised because of the position. Obviously, you don't need to be dressed up like a cowgirl.
Could be.
Maid, nurse, cheerleader, police, monster.
You know what you're getting, you search that.
She-Hulk. Horror.
She-Hulk. There's one, you know, one China from the wrestling. She's one of her doing the She-Hulk and she just gets rolled by like 8 wrestlers.
Is she not?
I've seen that before. I don't know why I've seen it before, but I have.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's a bit like...
She did go down that route, didn't she?
Pure degrade and shit. Like, I think she needed to do it or something. It's just like she's green in it, like, and she's in a wrestling ring, and just a load of lads like just plowing her. Like,
that's the niche. I'm saying she made some cash off that.
It looks so low budgety as well. Like, it's shit.
Did she just the wrestling ring was in our gaff? Like,
why would it be?
China.
Oh well.
You know how skaters have skate parks.
She has a wrestling ring for that shit.
The rest are kind of normal, like horror porn. It's just not what you want to be searching at all. Like ever. Ghost porn.
Is that thing? Ghost. What is it? Someone just bouncing around the bed claiming to be rolled by a ghost?
like Scary Movie 2.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman, get it. House of the Dragon. Like you're looking for Game of Thrones porn. Like there's something wrong.
Man, there's shit out there for everyone.
Halloween party, you know what's happening there. Halloween-based orgies.
Is that what it just says?
No, Halloween party.
Oh. I thought that was a separate...
Halloween-based
I
orgies.
was like, that seems a bit formal.
A bit specific. Hocus Pocus.
That's weird.
Soldier. For the women, I'd say, maybe. Or for the men.
You're not counting anyone out here.
Nah, you involve everyone. Scary, like. Scary porn. A little fright when you're just like
that, blocking your face.
Yeah. Little jump scare to start you off.
Whoa, that shocked me into having an erection.
Scary Movie and Daredevil.
What?
Daredevil. This gets the people going, man. Addams Family. There's kids in that.
There's kids in every family.
I suppose so. Yeah.
Is there kids in every family? Like that?
I think you can have a single family. No.
You have to be a kid in every family. Any family that exists, a family is kids. And
can you be a childless family though?
No,
like a married couple.
That's not a
it's
family.
Just a married couple.
Yeah. I suppose it would be, wouldn't it?
Or is it a family of
us? Just
no children.
No, family means you have to have a kid, doesn't it?
Does it?
I would think so.
I consider me and you family.
We are family, but not a family. We are... I'm not going to do that. But
so, it all comes down to... what's the word? Context and... Oh, there's a word. There's a word, man.
A word, man?
There's a word, man. He goes around...
And that words.
Words. Punctuation. It all comes down to we're not a family. We are family.
This is what we're talking about. Punctuation.
That's the sober things, man.
So we're getting ready for countdown, I'm telling you.
Oh, another constant, please, Carl.
Alright, that Red Bull just kicked in, did it? Another constant, please, Carl. Val. This is the numbers round.
How
I still want a constant.
Because we're sober, I forget how to segue into different
I forget how to
topics,
talk,
man.
for being honest with you.
We're just going out of here.
Yeah, I feel like that's what you want to do. Like, this is what all this weird shit you're telling me is leading up to.
We're just going to eventually... The season finale, right? When we eventually stop Wetbrain. Nah, fuck off, man. There's too much going on.
Yeah, I was in a school recently sitting at a desk.
Right.
I was asked to go over to like a careers day thing and to sit at the desk. Like, people just want, like, the students just wander around with like their man, dad, or whatever the fuck, and just ask you questions like what's it like at working at whatever you do. But I was fucking wedged in between, like, I was in this corner. There was all like beauticians, which seems popular enough at the moment. Then there was the fire brigade and the guards. I'm like, no one's going to come over. I've nothing in front of me apart from a piece of paper that says my name on it and chef. No information, not booklet, nothing. Just sitting there with a bottle of water, like, right? It was grand though. Like, actually surprising amount of people talk to me. Then lads just coming up taking the piss, and I'm like, oh, I'm on the mood for this shit. But
like 6 years and stuff like that, is it? Like,
yeah, the cool kids. But I was like wedged in the corner a bit, so it was like not too bad.
Yeah.
But I was sitting down there for the whole time, like about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. I don't know how long it was. It was long enough.
Yeah.
But oh man, I got up to leave. I was like, man, my hole is sweat. I forgot all about how, like, it's sitting in school. You get that sweat crack, you know. You leave that line on the chair. But I was wearing like bright green trousers, so not a good colour for
Did
sweat.
You have a sweaty badge?
Yeah, man. I went for a piss afterwards. I was bursting to go to the toilet as well. I could have left really, but to go for a piss, obviously. But I was walking, I was saying goodbye to you. I was like, I'll see you, yeah, bye. As I was walking away, I was like, oh my god, I bet you big sweat patch on my hole. We didn't take a piss, looked in the mirror. Big, huge fucking sweat stain right down the middle. I was like, that's so blatantly obvious. Like,
what?
So it was more, so that was like little things that happen in school. Remember shit like that? Like, I was trying to think of other stuff like.
That happened like boners.
That boner you get. Just as the class is about to finish.
Unnecessary boner.
Yeah, you're just sitting there, class 1 minute away, I might as well just get a full-on erection here before I leave.
And you could be in like
and you
stand
up and just carry your bag in front of you.
Yeah, or flick it up into the waistband.
Everyone says that, but that doesn't work.
It does work. But then sometimes if it's too much, you end up pulling your foreskin down a bit too much.
I don't.
You didn't do it. I did it a lot.
I tried to do like a tuck kind of thing, like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Did that work?
Yeah, not really.
You were full on. What are you wearing your bag at the front? None of your business.
Around your waist.
Yeah. That used to happen to me a lot, and it would always happen in like when you weren't actually thinking about it. You'd be just thinking about stupid shit in your head.
Yeah.
And then you just get like
all of a sudden, yeah.
long
just
division. Like,
no,
you're going long. Oh.
Division.
Oh, there.
That was it, yeah.
Did you get asked any like what type of questions were you asked at the thing?
Oh, it was all stupid shit. Like, there's not really. It's a hard sell, like, you know what I mean?
Probably when you were sitting there hating your life.
No,
as well.
it's a hard sell when they're like, oh, is it like, what's the work like? Is it like, do you have to work weekends? I'm like, yeah, man, it's like long hours, weekend. Don't see your friends or family. You know what I mean? Pay ain't that good neither at the start. Like,
most chefs become alcoholics.
yeah, but look, you know what I mean? It's not an easy one to sell to a lot of 17-year-olds. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And some parents will just like talk to me for a bit and like ask me about college. I was like, oh yeah, I went to DIT. They're like, that doesn't exist anymore. It's called something else now.
Is it?
I didn't know that. I probably should have
Wouldn't know
gathered some sort of information before
They
I
were
went.
teaching you.
Yeah,
they were
yeah.
teaching you.
So,
I think chefing is a thing now where if you're not into it, you have
that's
to.
what I was telling them.
You
like,
have to be into it.
I was like, you have to like it. You're not going to want to just do this.
be a chef.
For like, there's
Study
not.
being a chef, like.
The money's not going to be great. Like, not the way you go into like, say, accountancy or something.
And you steadily
You start off with probably good money and like, you know, you probably don't like it that much, but it's worth like kind of the pay and stuff like that. It's like if you don't really like being like interested in being a chef, it's like you're not just gonna do it.
Yeah, there has to be a passion there.
For the sake of it, like.
That's
They're
true.
like, oh right, yeah. But then like you get lads who are like take a shit coming up to you and they'll be like, what? I was like, yeah, man, you'd suit it for you probably, like, you know what I mean? Like you knew they were just tick.
They
like,
needed
I'm not
something.
gonna lie.
They needed something going.
I was like, yeah, it'll probably suit you, yeah.
You cook a bit of mash.
Do you like doing like do you want to have a social life? No. Look, I don't know. Like some parents, like I can't say where it was, but like the people, then some parents were like real like posh and shit. Like
Yeah,
so
yeah.
they were talking to me. I was like, man, this is real awkward.
I suppose it would.
Interesting though.
It's an experience. I'd say
It was fuck it like.
it's a different thing. I'd say it is a hard thing to sell though. To be fair, and the lifestyle of it is not glamorous.
Guards over
whatsoever.
there with fucking props and everything as well. Like, do you know
What
what I
type
mean?
of props?
I don't know, hats and jackets.
Drugs.
But like, yeah, they were giving out drugs.
Yeah. Sample this.
What's
Then just
going on?
pinned them to the ground. Get on the floor. That's a good example there for you. Planting shit on people.
Wigging lads around and all. Like. Yeah.
I'd say there would be a lot of sketched out people in that school knowing that there was guards there.
I would
that
say there
day.
was a few, alright, yeah.
Lads around the back of the gym smoking hash. But yeah,
Smoking hash.
I don't think many people smoke hash anymore.
No.
Speaking of the guards, actually,
Right.
did you see this guard who ran the Dublin Marathon?
I'd seen something about it, but I didn't see it proper.
So basically,
I have a gist of what happened, but sure.
I don't have the stats, but basically he was
I
averaging
actually
like,
read a bit of on the train when we were just coming up there, so...
yeah, he was. I think he was averaging like 4K.
You know, he was like at a 10-minute mile or something like that at the
Yeah.
start.
Then he went up
suddenly
to,
went up like 5 a minute or
Yeah.
5-minute miles or something like that.
and then they obviously
He just his speed just doubled, like basically.
after 4 kilometers or something.
At
Like,
the last like part of it, basically. Well, halfway through, this cunt just gets faster for some reason.
but he was.
Steadily and faster. Like.
His fucking job was part of the anti-corruption part of the guards, and he cheated at the fucking Dublin Marathon. Had to
Like, what do you gain from cheating at a marathon?
irony. You don't even get anything for a marathon.
You get like he finished in the top 10%, so you got like a
medal.
a special medal, like, you know what I mean?
But
like
what do you? Well,
like
that's
what
just
do you
to show
what do you
off,
get?
like.
People going around the gaff, look,
Yeah, look what I got on the Lewis.
On the Lewis. Like, what was this? You must have this planned out, like.
Well, you don't just figure out halfway through, oh, do you know what? I might
and you're
just hop
sitting
on
there
the
with your
Lewis.
fucking marathon gear on, like, do you know what I mean?
I do not believe that there's not somebody out there with a video of him sitting on the
do you
Lewis
know what I
with the
mean?
gear on. Like,
But then again, people could just given up and be like, oh, fuck this, I'm wrecked. And people be like, they wouldn't know
and then
why.
just go on and admit that
for all they know, he
didn't
was
do it.
finished and he's just gone home, like, you know what I mean?
True.
But still, I think there'd be some bit sus about it, like.
But you're not keeping on your numbers and all, going home on the Lewis, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, people do that.
Do they? Just to show off, like?
Yeah, do you ever see them go to like the pub afterwards and all?
In
Like,
their
keep all
fucking
their shit
gear.
on, just so people can know they were in the marathon.
Like,
do you know what I
I
mean?
know people do it and they go for their pint of Guinness afterwards and all that crack. And
Oh, he's very specific.
it always seems to be a pint of Guinness, man.
Yeah,
Every picture I
And the
see of people
picture,
doing the
yeah,
marathon,
yeah.
it was the pint of Guinness afterwards. Like, are people doing triathlons and then they have to point triathlons now? That's serious shit.
You'd be
That's serious shit. You deserve your Guinness.
He had a lad out there with a pedalo and he jumped onto it. I don't know why that was like a swan pedalo. Give us a lift around here, will you?
You can't cheat. You can't cheat at a
In a
triathlon.
dinghy.
Like,
Right, I'll hold on, hang on to the back of the dinghy and they won't see me.
yeah. But, God, man, that's gas. The thought of someone trying to cheat at a triathlon, like,
Right, I'm on the bike. You have the moped stashed around the corner there for me, have you?
or just put the plastic bottle on the back of your wheel and make it sound like a scrambler. You get there faster. But yeah. Oh man, that's gas.
Yeah,
Those people, like triathlon, they deserve their point of Guinness.
But you don't think people deserve a refreshment after doing a marathon? Like,
I can't run a marathon, right?
you don't have to run it, you can walk it.
Can you?
You can, yeah.
For days, man.
Oh, well, it'll take a while, yeah, but you don't
How long
think,
is
so
it?
you don't think that a marathon doesn't deserve, like, people don't deserve a pint at the end of it? They don't deserve... What, are they supposed to just be like, right, I better be off to, like, the shops now and back home? That was just an average thing that I do.
Yeah. No, to be fair,
It's a marathon, like, 20...
I feel like I deserve a point after a hard
Miles
day
or
of work,
something,
like,
isn't
so
it?
never mind a marathon.
Hold on, I want to see how long the marathon is. Just because I actually...
I have to know, like.
I have no idea.
No, I
how
haven't a
long
clue
it
either.
is.
What,
Well,
20K?
I'm going to say 20 kilometres
yeah,
or something
20K,
like that.
it must be.
How long is a marathon?
Because, like, what, 10K is about an hour stretch. An hour.
A marathon's 42 kilometres.
Is it?
Yeah, man.
Ah, you can have your Guinness.
I didn't know that.
You can have your
I
Guinness.
thought it was about 20. Oh, it's 26 miles. That's probably what I was thinking. That's what I'm going to say anyway.
Jeez, that's...
42 kilometres.
People do that in serious time.
Fuck me.
People do that like an hour and a half and shit.
How long does it take to run a marathon? The full length of a marathon is always whatever, yeah? Hold on, I actually want to read this. I'm intrigued.
You can read it out loud.
Yeah, I'm just...
You're on a podcast, mate.
The average marathon takes in the US takes 4.5 hours for
Walking.
men. I'd say that would be like jogging.
Yeah, light jog. Like,
Yeah.
like you're not sprinting that shit. Like,
For world class athletes, it would take about 2 hours.
so they're cutting that time in half.
Elite marathoners
Then speed walk bastards.
up to 8 hours.
Hey,
The average marathon is 4.5 minutes.
why would it take?
4.5 minutes, 4.5 hours.
But why would it take someone that's a professional?
I don't know. This doesn't. Hold on.
4
Am
hours
I
more.
hold on. I could be reading this wrong. Hold on. Give me a sec. The length of a full marathon is always 26.2 miles. Finishing times for marathons. Am I saying marathon right? Marathon or marathon?
It's just you're saying it too much.
Marathon range from a little over 2 hours for world class athletes and elite marathon. Right, they
Right.
put a comma there instead of saying and.
Punctuation.
Yeah, punctuation's
Bad
fucking us.
punctuation.
Up to 8 hours or more for other, but more than 8 hours, I'd give up.
Like, why would you be walking? Was that walking?
No, that's
'Cause you're not
that's
jogging
just
for 8
average
hours.
times. That could be walking, running, whatever. People walking, man.
Oh, like, but
You know this shit goes on all day. Like the first people leaving, like starting off the marathon, like that'd be really early in the day. Like
what, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning?
I don't know if that early, but I just see it on
That's early
telly
to
and
me.
shit. Like I don't know, man. I didn't know a marathon was that long.
Well,
Marathon.
marathon. It's like a
Once
python.
you know you're trying.
Is it that because like a python is long, a marathon is also long. So the THON is the long part. So what does mara mean?
Oh, shut up, will you? Tom means long. Is that what you're saying?
Tom means long because you got a python and a marathon.
What's pie mean?
What?
Or pint. Alright, anyway, so cunt jumped on the Lewis. How long was he on the Lewis for? Do you know what I mean? Hold on. Fucking shoulder, man. But I got real excited there. Hold on.
Did he have to go off track?
I want to know the details actually of this more, because so he's doing a marathon, which you just found out now is fucking 42 kilometers or whatever.
Yeah.
So what part of the Lewis line's he hopping onto? It's like, if he's doing half of it on the Lewis,
I think he only got like 4k in.
And then just stayed on the Lewis for about 30 something kilometers.
Yeah.
What?
No, because I'd say he might have hopped off a bit towards the end, so that to make it look like he was fucking out
still
running,
running,
sweating,
yeah.
like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, they couldn't show the bone dry.
Yeah.
Jesus, that was quick, wasn't it?
Yeah, give me that pint of Guinness, lads.
What's with you and the pint of Guinness, man? Why is...
Not having it.
Oh, no, so if I done 42k, you'd be like,
here, try 7 Up.
Yeah. No Guinness.
Refresh that, you little bitch.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, lads.
I don't know what problem I have with the Guinness thing. It's just, like, it's in my brain.
I don't mind people going for a drink afterwards. It's always the cunts that keep on the gear. Then you're like, you want people to be like, oh no way, fair play to you. I mean, it is an achievement and all, but like
surely
post your time online or something. Then.
From pure sweat alone, you
Do you
don't
know
need to keep
what I
your
mean?
numbers on.
You're not going to change. You're not going to throw a jumper on or nothing. Or
Yeah, it's a bit chilly.
I know, yeah,
Get
you're
that cold sweat.
Yeah, 8 hours walking for 1 pint of Guinness. You're not allowed to have a lager or nothing, no?
Nah, it's only Guinness. That's all you're allowed.
I'll be going for like double vodka.
Do you reckon some place do 3 points?
I doubt it.
You could be right there.
Dublin City Marathon, like everything, like just go to this one pub and giving out free. They'd be
there could be a couple of pubs that give out 1 free point, like 1 free point.
What? That's what you? I feel like you're focusing on the point too much. Well, I'd say that guard didn't get his point anyway. Like he's going to get in trouble from his job, like.
Anti-corruption. He's the head of it. He has to investigate himself.
Well, it's not a criminal corruption thing he's doing.
It's pretty corrupt what he did.
Did people donate to him?
See, this is the thing. Did they sponsor him to go on this fucking Lewis journey? You know what I mean? You don't know.
He probably didn't even get a ticket, cunt.
Yeah, well,
nobody gets a ticket on the Lewis.
He's a guard. He has a pass. I know he has a pass.
Oh yeah.
No way he paid for that Lewis.
There's more. This goes deeper.
Does go deeper. Do you know what I mean? Where do you get the Lewis pass?
This should be a true crime podcast. Yeah. Oh shit! Call out, lads. We're the corruption team now.
We're the anti-corruption cheeks.
Yeah. And he got his free point. And he got his pint of Guinness.
We don't know that for certain, but I'm sure someone does. So if we track down the person
I feel like we
that's
should have
seen
looked
him,
into this more.
well, there's evidence somewhere out there on Instagram.
Something's happening.
One of his family members definitely posted him with a pint of Guinness after his fucking
fair play to you. Record timing for you, pal.
record time. Fuck it. Yeah,
probably didn't even train or nothing.
Finished 4th. I don't know if that's true.
He didn't finish 4th. He was in the top 10% or something.
Yeah, but only 15 people did it. Would that be 4th? If that 4th, that'd be quick maths. I don't know.
I'm not even going to try and figure that out.
Terrible. Fucking hell. This is gonna be an hour slog for people to listen to. I can tell you that much.
Dean hates marathons.
No, it's not the marathons that I hate. It's the point of getting this afterwards. How dare you presume that you deserve it?
I think if you did it, you'd be the cunt going if your number's still on, you know.
100%. I'd get them tattooed onto me chest afterwards.
Oh, God.
Man, if I completed a marathon, that's more impressive than someone that I know.
We're really losing the pronunciation of that word. Like
Marathon.
I don't want to say it anymore.
When I'm going to do a fucking 42k python, right? That sounds a bit mental, actually. But I 100% deserve it because I can't even run to the shop.
Then why would you be doing that?
Exactly. That's me point.
You won't be getting your point.
Oh. I have a game for you.
Ooh.
I have a game. Right?
Game time.
I thought I was going to do this for the first Halloween episode. So basically, this is just the episode of sober recycled shit from past episodes, which I'm down with.
We need it. I'm down with it.
I'm down with it. The game is, right, who said this? Danny Dyer or a politician?
Ooh, interesting.
Right.
One.
So the first one is...
You slag.
Actually, some of these are going to be pretty obvious. It's not that I'm not a horror fan. It's just that horror scripts I've been sent, it's just about the scare factor. You're always one step ahead. You know who's going to die first. You know who's going to survive. You're going to get a jump every 20 minutes.
That was Danny Dyer.
Danny Dyer, obviously the script thing gave it away there. Should have thought about this more.
That one's not very hard.
You know you've made it when you're plotted in your gaff in front of the fire drinking a slush puppy.
That's definitely Danny Dyer.
Correct. If the body is a temple At the moment, mine's a fucking windowless shed.
Danny Dyer.
That was actually Boris Johnson.
Fuck off.
That was also Danny Dyer. If we didn't... If we didn't have Tums, we could never enjoy eating a sandwich.
Actually, not on Countdown.
Oh, fuck. That's Danny Dyer.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's fucking great. Can't watch question time while munching on the toast.
Oh, this is brilliant, man. I've seen this one already. Poor absolutely.
Oh, man. I'm actually... For the listeners out there, I'm in tears.
It's visual.
Wednesday shit, Monday and Tuesday, you know where you stand. Thursday's alright, but Wednesday, you're never going to be Friday, you midweek prick.
Are these just all Danny Dyer?
They're all Danny Dyer. That's the catch. There's no politicians. That was actually Matt Hancock that said that.
What, just getting all I'm a slab on it.
Yeah.
When you knock the whole place down there.
I hate that early bird. You know, the one which catches the worm. Get back in your nest, you feathery little mug.
Now that I know it's not a game, you're just reading Danny Dyer shit to me.
That was the last one, but man, those games.
Shit he comes out with, it's
it is borderline.
It's been a long
prophetic.
It's a long obsession we've had of this one. Actually.
Danny Dyer, yeah, it's been about time that we actually, like, the last quotes we had were Michael Owen quotes, which are good fun, but Danny Dyer's are just next level.
It's just the shit, just because you're always when you read them yourself, though, it's his voice you're hearing in your head. It makes it even funnier for some reason. For some reason,
I feel like he's discreet. It's that Red Bull, man. For some reason, I feel like he's discreetly educated. Do you know what I mean? I feel like he knows that he has, like, the character down to a T.
Yeah,
and he just plays off it a little bit, but it's perfect. Like, he just knows that you can get away with saying this shit.
True.
But
what a politician.
I should have thought of someone else.
Yeah, I think
maybe like Ross Kemp or something.
I wouldn't know enough.
Ray Winston.
Yeah, that would have been alright actually.
Ray Winston. Should have thought about this more.
Yeah, you should have. Yeah,
but I didn't.
You jumped the gun. Jumped the gun.
I did jump the gun.
What do you think about this Ronaldo interview, actually?
Oh. Well, I was actually going to leave that for the fancy football one, but now's a good time. Now's a good time.
Well, fancy football is about fancy football.
Well, they might not be able to use Ronaldo in their fancy football come January.
Does anybody anyway?
Nah.
I had him in for a while.
I had him in at the start.
That was a stroke of genius, but it wasn't.
Yeah,
I love it. I love
it's great to see.
I love the level of just pettiness out of it. Like,
it's great to see.
It's not even petty. He's being right, but it's like he just comes out to a Piers Morgan
in the middle of a season, like,
like just before the World Cup and all. Like, he couldn't have timed it any better. Like
everyone thought the Lukaku thing, doing the Chelsea interview and saying that he missed Inter was bad. This is next level shit.
He
like,
just seems to be like, I know it hasn't been
calling
fully
out
released, but everyone's like going at Wayne Rooney, Gary Neville.
See what he said about Wayne Rooney?
Yeah, I don't know why he's.
He could be just jealous or something, but then he's like, because he looks like shit, basically.
Yeah,
I know he don't.
Like, because I could say it's because I look better, or I'm better looking than him, basically. And he's like, which is true. All this shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
and they're not even being misquotes. This is literally the interview.
The first one I seen, I thought it was like, I think Paddy Powers posted it, and I was like, I thought they made up some shit like they normally do, but it's genuinely just a quote. Like,
it is bonkers.
See that? I never watch any of that Piers Morgan shit, but like, I definitely have to watch the full
100%.
one. It's just so out of nowhere. I was like, what is this? Like,
it was definitely pre-planned.
Yeah, he's like, you know what? Fuck it. This is my way out, first of all. But
they're going to have to terminate his contract.
It's so good. Like,
there's no way you can go back and play for the team.
Just call out everyone. Like, call out Solskjaer saying he's just showing a goal from the 99 fucking final and all. And then instead of doing a team talk, just calling out everyone.
So what's he say about
all
the
man Ragnick?
He was like, don't even know who he is. Don't even know how you got to be the coach if you're not a coach. Like, that's mental. And then saying about, obviously, the current manager, Ten Hag, is just like, don't respect him.
Like, completely calling out the current manager, everybody. Like, that's classic.
I think what makes it more, like, outlandish is that he's supposed to be this ultimate professional. Like, he is like the pinnacle of professional. Like, do you know what I mean? And then he just like,
enough.
I'm done with this shit. Like, do you know what I mean?
I've just
done
had
with this
enough of
circus
this.
of fucking Man United. I am going to fucking tear them a new one.
And what way to do it?
I agree. It's great everything that you're saying, but I also agree with a lot of the pundits that are like, definitely shouldn't have done it.
No, 100%.
You know, under contract. Like,
it's great for me watching it. Like,
it's great for the neutral.
It's just pure
neutral
entertainment, but like, you can't just come out and do that. Like, you can't. You're not even supposed to go off do interviews without like full permission and shit. Like,
but, and to do a Piers Morgan interview.
Yeah,
like,
you know what's going to happen. Like.
Yeah, and he has a way with words where he's getting you to say the stuff that he wants you to say. Like,
100%. Yeah, it's so funny.
Yeah, I love it. If it was someone from Liverpool,
it's not the only thing that's kind of happened, like current, like topically.
Yeah, other than I'm a Celebrity, and I don't think we're going to sit here and talk about I'm a Celebrity.
I haven't seen enough of that.
Oh, you only sit out of it sometimes.
Yeah, my dad's be watching it, but and then the World Cup starting, I suppose.
The World Cup is starting on Sunday. Qatar and Ecuador. Woo woo!
Yeah.
Woo 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 woo.
No gays allowed.
Oh. Well, there isn't. No gays allowed.
Have you seen the fucking? Yeah, I'm glad you like kind of explained why I just blurted that out. You're gonna edit that now, though. Just go. It's just a snippet.
No gays allowed. That's it.
Fucking hell. Owen hates the Jews and the gays. Maybe I'm from Qatar, but
you look it.
Jesus. But have you seen like the combination for fans? Like, they look like shipping containers, man, with two
out in the
beds
desert,
and they ain't cheap. Like
£200 a night or something.
It's so creepy.
I'll put a
looking,
fucking shipping container out my back garden and charge that now.
Man, they look so fucking like, it's a bit dreary. It reminds me of that Fire Festival shit.
I wouldn't be surprised, right?
But better.
This might be a bit
Shit's
fantastic.
gonna kick off.
But for to have that many football fans in that fucking situation,
and they're not allowed to drink or nothing. Like.
Nothing's allowed to happen. In the dead of their summer.
Yeah, I expect them. No,
it's their winter,
summer, yeah,
but it's still gonna be
like,
warm.
Yeah, it'd be like hotter than our summer.
And they're basically in little greenhouses out in the desert.
And they're just telling them to go here and don't do anything else.
See how much they're charging for a pint?
No,
it's like
there's
20.
only certain stadiums you're allowed to get a drink, but you can't have it outside that.
And it's like £20 a pint, and the non-alcoholic beer is like £11 or something. It's mad.
What would be the point in going to that? Like, imagine going to the World Cup, right? And you're told basically to go to the stadium, go home afterwards, and just do nothing.
If you're that dedicated to your international team, like seriously,
that's testing.
It is like
the biggest fan,
testing the limit, like, and you definitely see England fans over there, 100%.
So there's gotta be some shit coming out.
They've paid a load of their own bystanders basically to dress up in all the team's colours.
So like undercover, like
no, to like basically promote it, because there's fuck all fans over there at the minute. So they have like crowds of like Qatarian people.
They're like
that. Or I don't know if that's the appropriate word.
Qatarish.
Qatari.
Qatarians.
Yeah. Whatever.
Whatever the fuck.
Homophobes. But we got a gaggle of homophobes there, right, with different jerseys on.
Are they homophobes or just homo haters? I didn't mean to say homo.
I think it's the same thing.
Homo, like it was so emphasised.
No, they're trying to say
the same thing, no?
It's about, like, you see, Larice came out and said
he'll respect being over there
because it's part of their culture. To basically, but it's not about respecting culture. It's basically about human rights.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's what.
It's not about culture. It's about human rights.
Yeah.
Like, whatever about France, you're not going to go over there and start. If it's illegal to kick a dog, it's illegal to kick a dog everywhere. But I'm just saying, as if it was only illegal in France. Do you know what I mean?
Your head go there?
Huh?
Why is that? Why is that?
I don't know.
You want to kick dogs? I've
seen that lad throwing that leaf out of his garden earlier on.
Bail it, lad, throw a lump. Like, he had these leaves balled up and he fired them over the wall.
It looked like a dog.
I thought it was a cat. But either way, it looked like you were saying, "Get the fuck out."
Then the dog just fell apart into loads of little leaves. It was amazing. It's like a magic trick.
It's like something out of Roblox.
You're going with that, are you?
No.
Possibly.
Minecraft.
I don't know.
I don't play either of these
Lego.
things. Lego.
Yeah.
Lego dog.
But anyway, yeah, it's a fucking shit show.
Yeah, it's gonna be mad, isn't it?
I'll watch the good matches, like, do you know what I mean?
If I'm off, I'll watch matches, like,
right.
you know what I mean? But
not that bothered.
If there's 4 matches on and 2 of them are shit, I probably will not watch the 2 that are shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Like,
group stages, they're kind of always like that with big tournaments in the group stages. Anyway, especially now there's more teams in it. There's more shit matches. Like,
yeah,
It's just watered down the groups even more. Like,
can you remember when, like, obviously it was announced 10 years ago? So, and I actually found tweets that I tweeted out with, like, there was a glimmer of excitement in my tweets about the World Cup being this close to Christmas, and now that it's here, it's fucking horrendous.
Yeah, but you're 10 years older as well.
But this is it. I was 18. Literally,
so
when
probably
I got
just thinking of Christmas sessions. Like.
Yeah, no, 2 kids, no Christmas sessions. No,
you're 28.
Yeah,
I didn't think you were.
30 next year, man. 29 next month.
30 next year. That really fucked me there for a second.
Yeah, because I'm 29.
Like, no, you really fucking got me. Like,
yeah, it's fucked because my birthday
so close to the new year, like your birthday as well.
But yeah, it's fucked. I'm legal 10 years, huh? You're legal about 14 years now or something.
Okay.
Fucking hell, lad. But right, one more thing before we finish up, because somehow we managed to get nearly an hour out of this, which I'm impressed by. 46 minutes we've been recording for.
Yeah,
so we've done well for a sober. What day is it? Tuesday?
That Red Bull's hitting you hard. Like, there was no need for you to look at me like that.
Oh, I'm getting the sweat.
Oh, stop, man. Why did you do that?
Did you see these Twitter threads about... There's been loads of them. And
I don't really be on Twitter.
There's been loads of podcasts doing them, like videos on TikTok about where they read out threads of people's nicknames in workplaces and stuff like that. And there's loads of like good ones. I want to hold on, see if I can find it real quick, because I saved a few, but there was more than. I'm having a brain fart here.
I don't even know what you're trying to tell me.
Basically, like, people go into work and they're telling stories about, you know, why people had mad nicknames and stuff, why they got their nicknames. But I saved 4 of them, which were just great. This one is, I read one recently about somebody knowing a guy called Anthony at work, and he was only 5 foot tall, so his nickname was Shetland Tony. That's fucking great.
I've seen some of the things that's on Facebook, like, where it's just like random nicknames and shit.
But how they got them,
it's
some
usually
of them
a
are
better
genius.
reason. Yeah.
A vertically challenged school janitor in Coatbridge was known as Johnny DeVio. A heavy metal fan I used to work with, who was obsessed with cleaning his hands before work, we called him OCDC.
That's actually good.
Well, this the last one I said. This is my fucking favourite one. There was a post on here about someone starting a job, and a bloke was called Bambi. We thought maybe he slipped on ice and hurt himself or something, but it turns out it's because his mum got shot when he was young. I'm like, wow, fuck, that's hard.
It's a bit much. People still call him it, like.
It's fucking great.
Jesus.
Yeah, those were the best. There's obviously some real obvious ones and stuff like that, but that Bambi one got me good. And then I was like, I'm gonna have to save a few more to make this. Yeah. Oh,
sorry.
Shit. Jeez. Well, that's it. I think.
Well, that's it. Oh, is that word original?
Is it? Why is my mother just hold random sweets? Oh, she bought them for you, didn't she?
Yeah, baby.
I think we did quite well. I'm not sure what we had to cut out of it, but I think we did alright.
You could have had this conversation afterwards.
Well, just say we do an outro.
Oh, I'm out there snotting on myself.
The next episode we're going to do is the Christmas special.
Yeah. Not much happens between Halloween and Christmas anyway, so it's like...
November is that month.
Yeah.
It's
what were we really going to do anyway, you know?
It's the Wednesday, the
we
midweek
need to have
of
something in
months.
November.
Like what, though?
Oh, make up something.
Move St. Bridget's Day to November or something.
Why do you soft? How long are you there?
Well, it's probably since season 2 or something.
Well, it tastes like season 2.
Do they? Yeah.
Yeah.
It tastes like playing with darts with both hands. You look like you're enjoying it, though. You're not sure about the consistency of it.
So soft.
For a hard-boiled sweet.
It's like a fudge.
Oh?
But it's not. What would it be like?
They used to do them.
I know. They were rectangle. Right. They were nice. Mm.
But yeah, what could you put in November?
I don't know. It'd be new, so how would I know what it is?
Well, make something up. That's the whole point, isn't it? You'd know you didn't have a Red Bull.
Oh, I can't just make up holidays on the spot.
Make up November holiday.
Well, I'll think about it for the next one then.
Right.
These are way too soft.
So that is it then.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, it was good. It's different.
Sober.
I'll be thankful for it later.
100%. I'm actually going to get
I
home.
would fucking love to go for a pint now.
Oh, yeah.
No, I mean, love to.
Do you think... Right. That'd be nearly more... I don't know if I could do the sober again. Like, I could definitely try.
Not regularly.
For needs be, like, moments. But not for the foreseeable. Do you know what I mean?
Feels like a Sunday morning or something.
Yeah, it's too bright out.
Something's not right. Like, yeah.
There's something not right about this. It should be getting dark, and it's not for some reason. It's not getting dark. It's your third one.
Yeah, no, they're actually alright. It's just weird. I've just gotten over that they're soft. So.
That'd be me and that transgender girl.
Yeah, soft, baby.
Once you're soft, we'll get over it.
She's only a tiny bit of crunch. Like, these are only rock hard.
Yeah. So that's it. Wetbrain
Cheeks. That was real gay or something.
It was very homoerotic. Very homoerotic episode. Probably our most homoerotic. And there's been a few.
Yeah, there's been a few. That is saying something.
But
you shaked. You shaked when you picked that up. You're trembling from that Red Bull, man.
Tell you, man, I've hit new heights.
You picked that up and wobbled. Oh shit! Are you messing?
I put that one on a little bit.
Yeah, here. I don't want to be around you for the next while. You're going to be real annoying. Is this what it's like being around me?
Yeah.
Alright.
24. This is me at work, man.
Yeah, thank God I don't work with you.
I'll be coming down now in about 45 minutes.
That caffeine come down. That is tough.
It's rougher, I think, sometimes. Because you have to do normal shit throughout. Like, do you know what I mean? You can't pretend to be hungover.
Yeah, it's always at a really...
Yeah, inappropriate time.
Yeah, like
you're
just
cooking dinner, want to
unfortunate.
kill yourself. Drown yourself. I think I'm just going to drown myself in this pot of pasta now.
Oh... Would you just use to stick my face in this pot?
Put myself in with this casserole now in a few minutes.
Sylvia, plat yourself.
Oh, tell you.
Interesting. Anyway,
look.
Talk to you at Christmas.
Yeah, see you. Christmas time. December 4th? Did we decide on December 4th? I can't remember. Somewhere around that time.
Somewhere around that time. Anyone else wants to come on, let us know.
Yeah, we want someone that's enthusiastic about
Christmas is what you're trying to say.
About Christmas. Right, calm down, though.
You palpitation in it over there?
Not yet. We'll get there, though.
Palpitation.
Save that for the train home.
Known. Maybe these sweets are fucking with me.
Let's get out of here.
Let's get out of here. Right, let's go. Fuck with.
Toodles. Bye-bye.